Hello and welcome to the Conscious Leadership Podcast. My name is Julie Hogbin and I am the creator of the 3 weekly episodes that are produced: Wealth Wednesday, the A to Z of Business on Friday, and a longer content piece or interview on a Monday. If you like what you hear, please share this podcast if you think it would support and help somebody else. Organisational voice. This episode is around some thoughts that have been percolating around in my head for a while, and I felt the need to express them onto the podcast. Organisational voice, and what does it mean within and for a business when you are working with others? In reality, the only person you can control is you. And of course, you can influence others. And how does that all combine to be an organisational voice? Clearly, everyone is different with unique values, beliefs, and ways of expressing themselves, both verbally and written and visually. Everyone is different with their way of communicating. You're different within your knowledge. You're different within your experiences. You are different in age. You're probably different in social economics and everything that goes with all of that. What you may have is similar values and a similar intent that you may have agreed into a vision, into a mission, and into the values of an organisation. Dependent where you are at the stage of your journey, you may not yet have agreed the principles and the competencies that will drive the combined behaviours and standards of the organisation and the people within it. You may have agreed your motive, and with all of that said, your behaviours will still more than likely be different. A similar motive or the same motive within individuals will display in alternative behaviours linked to everything and every experience you have had that makes you who you are. So back to voice. Individually, you have a voice, and every person's voice is different. So when you're working with an organisation, how does that combined voice express itself? How does the combined voice express itself in marketing, in sales, in lead generation, in customer service, in any stakeholder interaction? It is something to be worked on and with, for sure, because it is your reputation, not only individually, but as a business. Your voice is your culture and your brand. How do you decide on the voice that will be expressed? How do you agree the marketing material? How do you agree copy? How do you agree customer service rituals? And then how do you maintain and monitor the results and processes? I've got 7 initial thoughts here. There are probably more, but these are the initial 7. 1. Link everything you do to the values and the mission of the organisation. 2. Align the values of the individual to the organisation and check to see how far they are apart. The bigger the gap, the less congruent anything will be, and the harder it will be for people to align and behave in the organisational voice. 3. Design your perfect client, in other words, your avatar. Know them inside out and write and speak to them and their problems. You and your organisation are the solution to their problem. 4. Decide on the culture you wish to promulgate and describe the behaviours you wish to see. 5. Describe the values as behaviours which provide a monitoring system to check to and to evaluate against. 6. Identify tone. Are you serious, fun, happy, challenging, adventurous, calm, frantic, positive, and any other word that you may want to choose? And then 7, create the visual aspect. So what colour are you? What style are you? Create your brand book. Decide how your message is promoted and where it is promoted and when it is promoted. And perhaps most importantly, who promotes it. Share a personal story here from many years ago when I was at school. I received lines from a prefect for mucking about at a bus stop as I was in school uniform and would damage the reputation of the school. I learned a big lesson that day, and that learning has stayed with me. And I say that once I understood what it truly meant. Every action, every behaviour of anybody that is associated to you and your organisation creates the reputation and the brand of your organisation. And it's one of those things, if it isn't designed and managed, it will create itself. And if it creates itself, will it be what you truly want? So those are my thoughts, well, some of them. The value of multiple voices coming into one, and multiple voices with a professional and agreed approach, expressing yourselves linked to the motives of the organisation, which comes from your mission, your vision and your values, with the intent of the purpose of the business. What are your thoughts on organisational voice? Combining individuals as one for an organisation and its marketing. If you have any questions on this, if you want any support with this, please contact me through the normal social media channels. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Conscious Leadership Podcast. If you have any questions, please contact me on any one of the social media channels. I'm on most of them, including Clubhouse and YouTube, and my books are on Amazon. If you would like a topic discussed, please tell me, and if you have found this information useful, please share and please leave a review.